So you're getting into hybrid training. Hybrid training isn't something new. People have been running and strength training for a long time. So here's number one, what I would do. So the most important tip I would say is recovery. Can you optimize your food? Eat more nutritionally. Have a lot of different varieties of food. That's a tough word. Drink more. Don't perhaps watch as much TV as read a book, as that can be more rejuvenating. Do some different mobility work. Remember warm-ups and cool downs. And when you start off running, start slowly the first kilometer or so, slower than you would normally run, because that makes much of the rest of the run much better. Second thing I would start off with is going to do the basics, master the basics. This took me way too long to learn. And there's a lot of fancy workouts there, what you're seeing on Instagram, YouTube, mastering front lever, planche, muscle ups, one-arm pull-ups, whichever. But master the basics, being able to do a high repetition of that. That's a much better way of preventing injuries and making sure that you develop both in endurance and strength. And for tip number 3, separate your cardio days and your strength days. So make it simple for yourself. Do Monday, for example, cardio, Tuesday, weight training, Wednesday off, Thursday cardio, Friday weight training, and the weekend take that off. Perhaps do some light recovery work or do some walking, light jogging. Don't get too intense. Much better off like that. And again, injury prevention, making sure that you're not out of the game for 2 months and keeping on going in a good progressive way. This is also because when we don't have the habit in us, it's much easier to jump off this new activity and way of using our bodies. And sometimes when we get tired, we don't get tired immediately after, 1 or 2 days after, whereas you can with strength training. But overall, in the duration, if you do a ton of work 5 days a week for a month or 2, your energy will slowly deplete, and that'll leave you tired, drained, not feeling good, frustrated, not progressing well. So take it slow and steady. Tip number 4, I would say, is setting milestones, not goals. There's nothing wrong per se with goals, but what happens after the goal? Is there another goal? And what after that when you've reached that 5-kilometer run in 20 minutes? Or doing your first push-up? Then what? That's why I like to frame it more in milestones. So when you've gotten your first pull-up or push-up, for example, all right, then we try to go to 5, to 10, then doing a different variation, archer push-ups. So we have these small milestones, so there's never a stop or a set goal. Be proud of the milestones that you get and that you set, but there's not a finish line. So make sure that it's something that you like to do, and these small milestones are fun to do and achievable, realistic, but also tough, and then you won't set yourself up for what next. This was a very quick guide to how to get started with hybrid training. There's a lot of different elements to it, but start simple and start clear and go from there. Don't overcomplicate it or overthink it for yourself. All right, now go out there, put in the work, become a better version of yourself. And remember, sometimes the best thing to become the best version of yourself can mean recovering better. All right, take care of your energy out there. Much love. See you in the next one.